Well, welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois, and this Class 4A 8th grade state finals quarterfinal as Mahomet-Seymour and Markham Prairie Hills go head-to-head to see who's going to play Rochester in the semifinal later this evening. Alongside Thomas Hull and Noah Mendenhall, I'm Charlie Hull, and this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, where you can watch live coverage of all classes of the IESA Boys Basketball State Finals as the games happen in each location. Mahomet-Seymour 26-1, Prairie Hills 25-1. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show next.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Mahomet-Seymour and Rochester matching up, not Rochester, how about Markham Prairie Hills matching up in this quarterfinal, as both of these teams with just a single loss on the season. Winner will play Rochester. That's why I had them on my mind. Mahomet-Seymour, the Bulldogs, and the Mustangs of Prairie Hills in this quarterfinal, the fourth of the day. The Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs arrive into this contest again with a record of 26-1 on the season. Postseason games have been over Urbana Middle School 52-41 and over Danville North Ridge 46-23 in the regional. One against University Park Crete Monet 37-35 to win the sectional in a tight one there. Their only loss on the season came to Champaign Edison by a score of 51-33. For Markham Prairie Hills Junior High School, the Mustangs having a great year as well, as LaShawn Nichols is their head coach. Just one loss on the season. That was to Rochester, by the way, 61-34. They'd like to try to avenge that. They beat Frankfort Summit Hill 62-37, Madison Colin Powell 66-34, and then won the sectional over Phoenix Coolidge 45-35. Here it's a 55-45 win for Rochester in the last game. Mahomet-Seymour and Prairie Hills matching up to see who will take on that Rocket squad. We'll talk with you more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Welcome back to Taylorville. We already know the first semifinal is set, as it'll be Bolingbrook Jane Adams against O'Fallon Cariel, 22-1 versus 27-1. Rochester 25-1. They'll meet another one-loss team no matter what happens to this one, as both these teams with just a single loss on the season. This 4A tournament is loaded with talent, and it's been a lot of fun so far. We think this one will be too, as Mahomet-Seymour and Prairie Hills go head-to-head. We get set for starting lineups next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, grab me one too.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups and also introduce all the players for both of these teams, as they will here in the gymnasium. As alongside Noah Mendenhall, I'm Charlie Hull. We are courtside at Taylorville High School for today's quarterfinal matchup between the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs and the Markham Prairie Hills Mustangs. We'll meet the visiting team first of all, the 25-1 Mustangs of Prairie Hills. LaShawn Nichols is their head coach. Their non-starters will be number 1, an 8th grader, Brandon Dixon. Number 5, an 8th grader, Trevin Shepard. Number 11, a 7th grader, Jeffrey Tibbs. Number 12, a 7th grader, Marquise Hull. Number 20, an 8th grader, Kendall Leslie. Number 23, Amaje Stewart, an 8th grader. Number 34, an 8th grader, Romello Poindexter. And an 8th grader, number 40, Jeremiah Moore Smith. Those are the non-starters for the Prairie Hills Mustangs. Again, 25-1 on the season. Their lone loss coming to Rochester, 61-34 was the final in that contest. So this team would probably like to see if they could get back there again. They have a tough task in front of them, though, in this quarterfinal. Starters for Markham Prairie Hills. At a guard, an 8th grader, number 2, Jeremiah Weatherford. At a guard, an 8th grader, number 3, Jaleel Riley. And at the third guard, he is an 8th grader, number 10, Jason Green. At a forward, he wears the number 15. He's an 8th grader, Darius Hawkins. And at the other forward, he is an 8th grader as well, number 30, Joseph Thomas. Thomas, Hawkins, Green, Riley, and Weatherford for the Prairie Hills Mustangs. Their opponent today will be the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, 26-1 on the season. Matt Clark is their head coach. Champaign Edison is the only team to defeat them on the year. Non-starters will be an 8th grader, number 2, Colin Woolley. All 8th graders for Mahomet-Seymour. Number 3, that's Jackson Teeple. Number 4, Bradley Jones. Number 5, Levi Looney. Number 11, Camden Beatty. Number 12, Brennan Bailey. Number 14, Preston Branson. Number 32, Luke Boo. And number 33, Will Selk. Starters for the Bulldogs will be at a guard. Wearing the number 1, that's Connor Fisher. At a second guard, wearing number 10, Preston Clark. And at the third guard, wearing number 13, Jackson Golden. At a forward, he is wearing the number 23 this afternoon, Tristan Adams. And at the other forward, number 30, Colin Hammerschmidt. Hammerschmidt, Adams, Golden, Clark, and Fisher for the 26-1 Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the home white uniforms with the orange numbers and blue accents, as the Mustangs wear the black uniforms with the gold numbers and lettering here today. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply for being our starting lineup sponsor. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs. I would tell you this some of that stuff for winter weather, but we might even be past that in this part of the state of Illinois at this point. I say that and then knock on wood. But it's all can be found at Farm and Home Supply. Find the location nearest you or always online at farmandhomesupply.com. Noah, it's been a fun day so far. This looks to be another good matchup. And again, just how impressive has the overall depth of talent been in this tournament?
I tell you, the records, show for themselves. Playing the same teams, losing to the same teams that you're going to meet in a state final. So, very cool, and also fun to watch.
Well, and the thing about it is Prairie Hills and Rochester, like they're real close. To go and seek out that matchup, you knew you both were looking for someone who you knew was a quality opponent. As Prairie Hills will win the tip and have the basketball to start this contest. Dribble drive in, pass to the lane to Thomas. His shot blocked, and a rebound down to Fisher. Ball quickly into the front court is tipped out of the air and stolen away here by Jaleel Riley. Kind of looked like a defensive back that time as he tipped it midair right to himself. Hawkins with it out front. Darius Hawkins on the dribble for Prairie Hills. Works at left side. 3 up, no good by Riley. And the rebound quickly the other way to the Bulldogs. Hammerschmidt with it. Gets the ball off on the dribble drive here by Jackson Golden, and he's in for his first 2 and puts the Bulldogs up on top early, 2-0. Just underway here in period number 1. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound on the play comes down to Mahomet-Seymour's Tristan Adams. Works the ball to Golden as he'll work it quickly into the front court again. Takes it right to the rim. This time the shot won't go, and the rebound down to Weatherford. Weatherford will take it quickly. Nobody's picked him up yet. He'll drive in right at the defender, off the window, no good. Thomas there for the putback up and in. Thomas puts the Mustangs on the board and ties the game up at 2 points apiece. Here comes Golden on the baseline, now to the free throw line to Adams. Down low, Golden. He'll put it up and in for 2, and you can tell he's kind of the go-to guy early here for the Bulldogs. Hawkins walks it across for Prairie Hills. Trailing by 2. Pulls up for the 3. The lefty lets it go. No good. And the rebound down to Golden. He's into a double team. Throws out of it, though, on a dangerous pass. Fisher will have it knocked away and stolen away. Pass comes down low to Thomas in the paint. He'll work it to Weatherford left side. Back to Thomas. He'll spin. Go up with a shot. And I believe we'll shoot 2. First foul of the contest on Mahomet-Seymour is whistled on. Jackson Golden, his first team first. And to the free throw line, shooting 2 is Joseph Thomas. Thomas has done a nice job positioning himself underneath and has gotten some passes from his teammates here. His first one up is no good. Does have the lone bucket in the game for this Prairie Hill squad. Second one on the way is also no good for Thomas. And the rebound down to Golden. Outlet pass into the front court to Hammerschmidt. He'll work it out top. Now at the last second, Adams trying to throw it down low. Had the right idea. The ball was just tipped out of bounds. Was looking for Preston Clark along the baseline there.
A little bit of a stronger pass there would have got there. Good eyes, though, to watch and notice that.
Clark will throw it in for the Bulldogs. Gets it in on the left side. Shot by Hammerschmidt, blocked. Rebound down to Adams, but then his pass is stolen away into the front court. Hawkins the other way. Puts up a shot, no good, but bumped and fouled here by Adams. And Hawkins heads to the strike. Adams with his first, team second. And Darius Hawkins to shoot 2. Hawkins, the 8th grader for Prairie Hills. Shoots a pair. His team trailing by 2. 3:46 to play in the first. And the first one rims in and out. It was almost all the way in the cylinder and then popped back out. So 0 for 3 to start the game at the free throw line for Prairie Hills, and they're down by 2. So they want to improve on that stat. Second one is good for Hawkins. Makes it a 4-3 score. Golden in the backcourt. Gets it off to Fisher. Back to Golden. Pass comes right into the table in front of us and out of bounds on the sideline here for the Bulldogs. As Hammerschmidt will throw it in. Gets it to Golden. Golden stands about 6'2" at this point. Kind of a long, lanky young man, and really, you can tell once he gets downhill, he's hard to stop. And now a foul called on the shot as that foul on Jason Green. As trying to take the ball in was Connor Fisher, and he's fouled. So Jason Green picks up the first foul of the game for Prairie Hills. His first free throw up and good for Fisher. Extends the lead for the Bulldogs out to 2. Connor Fisher wearing the number 1. Second one on the way, also good. So he's been good from the free throw line on his first trip and gives the 3-point lead to Mahomet-Seymour. Hawkins with it, works it down low to Thomas. Thomas with the power dribble, blocked here by Adams. Rebound to Golden. Golden brings it into the front court for Mahomet-Seymour. Not great spacing. Pass comes out top, not a Hammerschmidt over the top of the defense. Fisher. Extra pass right side, blocked out of bounds on the three-point shot by the active hands of Jason Green.
Very good reaction time there to rotate out of the defensive trap up here in the top left.
I thought pretty good reaction time as he hit that ball off the wall on the other side, and it kind of popped right back at him in a hurry, and he caught it. 3:04 to play in the first. Good first 3 minutes. Not a lot of scoring, but it's been a high-quality game so far. Here's a three, wide open on the right wing. No good by Clark. Offensive rebound, though, comes down to the Bulldogs. Golden gets it into Adams. Back to Clark. Sets up again for three, and this time he connects from deep. 9-3, the lead for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the first period.
Good confidence there on that shot.
Green gets it down low. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's the way of Mahomet-Seymour. Yeah, you talk about missing the first three and then coming right back to you and be ready to knock it down. That's that confidence you have to maintain. Golden brings it across, gets it out front to Fisher. On the left wing, Hammerschmidt. Back to Fisher, looks to work off the screen. Now to Hammerschmidt on the roll. Still on the perimeter. Out top ball tipped, and Golden will run it down to the backcourt. They'll say it was not tipped, and just a turnover on Mahomet-Seymour.
Their third.
2:16 to play in the opening period. A chance for Prairie Hills to cut it a little closer here as they trail 9-3. Riley brings it across. Works on the drive, kicks left side, Hawkins. Hawkins with a step back deep three, good. Darius Hawkins from downtown makes it 9-6. Full court pressure here by Prairie Hills, and the Mustangs get a steal. Hawkins with a takeaway, shot off the bottom of the rim, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Fisher for Mahomet-Seymour. Into the front court, Golden, and foul. They were going to count that. They'll say on the shot, and two shots coming up for Golden as Jaleel Riley will be called for the foul. So Riley whistled for his first, team second, and Jackson Golden heads to the stripe. If you are the Mustangs, you have to try to, at some point, I would say in this game, see if you can't try to step in and take a charge against Golden, because once he gets going downhill, he's got a lot of momentum going that way.
You're going to slow him down somehow. He's crafty as well for a big fella.
Second one, no good. So it stays a 4-point game, 1:40 to play in the first. Quickly the other way, Hawkins on the drive, and he's the one-man fast break from one end to the other in the blink of an eye. Getting 10-8. Long pass into the front court. Preston Clark leaked back, and he used the angle to put it up and in for two on the one-hand runner. Back to that 4-point advantage for Mahomet-Seymour. 1:23 to play in the first. Left wing Weatherford. He'll pull from distance. No good. Rebound down to Clark. Clark into the front court. Looking for Golden. Left it up top and knocked out of bounds by the good defense of Prairie Hills. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Into the contest for Mahomet-Seymour. Bradley Jones. He will replace Colin Hammerschmidt. Underneath to Mahomet-Seymour. Inbounds pass is tipped and nearly stolen. Golden got it, and then he'll throw a pass. It is picked out of the air by Thomas. Into the front court with it, Weatherford. Right side, Hawkins. Hawkins, step back, three, no good. Offensive rebound down to Green. He'll attack the rack and put it in for two. Green with a putback to make it 12-10. 50 seconds to play in the first. Jones in the backcourt, works it across. Now the pass comes to Golden. Right side, quick launch. Three, no good by Clark. Offensive rebound by Jones, and he was fouled on the floor, the official tells us, so no basket here. Third foul on Prairie Hills. And individually, that foul on the Mustangs is against Joseph Thomas, his first. Lob pass in is right into the hands of the defender in green. He's off to the races into the front court, lays it up over the front of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Golden. Missed opportunity into the front court on the run, up and in for two. Connor Fisher with the bucket for the Bulldogs. 14-10, 21 seconds to play in the period. Those Prairie Hills have the answer here. Weatherford works it on the left side to Riley. Jaleel Riley in the corner to Weatherford for three, and it's good. Weatherford knocks it down from distance, makes it a 1-point game, 14-13, then a turnover here by Mahomet-Seymour, and will give the ball right back to the Mustangs, only trailing by one. 4.1 seconds, length of the court to go. Hawkins back there, he'll get the ball from Riley. He'll roll it as Hawkins will pick it up close to the half-court line. Couple of dribbles, and he'll try to get inside. Leaves it off to Thomas, whose shot is good if it goes, and it does. They'll count the basket, and we head to quarter number two. After one, it's Prairie Hills with the lead, 15-14 over Mahomet-Seymour. Back with second quarter action after this.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Mahomet-Seymour will have the basketball to start quarter number two. They trail Prairie Hills 15-14, led most of the first quarter into the last 10th of a second, I would say.
Yep.
As Thomas was able to put it in to beat the buzzer, as you saw in the Northwestern Mutual replay. Bulldogs to the basketball, they get inside to Adams. He hangs in the air, shot no good, but a foul here, and Adams will head to the free throw line. Tristan Adams, as this foul whistled against the Mustangs. That one called on Jaleel Riley, his second. First of the second quarter for his squad, but Tristan Adams to shoot two for Mahomet-Seymour, trying to tie or even take the lead here. First free throw up by Adams is good. Ties the game up at 15. Into the contest for the Prairie Hills Mustangs for the first time, we see Brandon Dixon. He's an 8th grader, wears the number 1, replaces Riley, who has those two fouls with 5:51 to play in the half. Probably a smart move there to let him sit for just a while here. Adams with the second one on the way. It is also good. And shoots Mahomet-Seymour right back into the lead. Into the front court with it is Weatherford. Pull-up jump shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound secured by Adams. He's then tied up. No, a foul called instead. It's either Dixon or Thomas, and it will be Thomas with a foul, and he'll pick up his second. And the second team foul of the second quarter, and bring quickly into the game Amaje Stewart, wearing the number 23, an 8th grade forward. Full court to go here for the Bulldogs. Trying to avoid the double team. Ball goes to Golden in the backcourt. Works it to Adams. Yep, very close to a 10-second call. Bounce pass is stolen away. No, just knocked out of bounds. Out of bounds on the baseline here for Mahomet-Seymour. As Preston Clark will be the man to throw it in. Clark looks on the left side. That is to Jones. Jones has it swiped away, stolen away. Into the front court on the run out. Layup is up and good by Darius Hawkins. Hawkins has some springs now. He about threw one down earlier.
That's 8 for him.
Here's a dribble drive in by Hammerschmidt. No good. Rebound loose off of Prairie Hills. It'll stay with Mahomet-Seymour underneath their own hoop. 5:05 to play in the half in a 1-point game. Clark is the inbounds man. Smallest guy on the court most of the time, but he's been one of their key guys. Just does a lot of little things right. Three-point shot no good by Jones. And the rebound headed the other direction. Into the front corner with it is Hawkins. Hawkins deep three, no good. Rebound is loose and out of bounds, and it will be Mahomet-Seymour basketball.
I'll tell you what, I believe he's a shooter because the confidence that he had going 0 for 3 and then stepping up and with no hesitation.
Well, already an early 8 points. Has his team up by a point here. Here's Golden with it out front. He'll spin and drive inside. Draws contact, can't finish through it. But goes to the free throw line for the second time today. Will Jackson Golden. Foul on Prairie Hills, already their third team foul of the period. And individually, this one is called on Amaji Stewart. Golden to the free throw line for 2, where his first is good. Tied at 17. Golden already with a quick, 5 in this game? Second one up, also good. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Called 7. All right, as he made the 2 free throws. Runner up, shot no good, taken by Green. Rebound loose, and a good job by Stewart to keep it alive for his squad. Second chance opportunity here. Hawkins with the basketball, 4:20 to play in the half. Hawkins will try the step back, lets it fly, no good. Rebound down to Dixon. Another chance here for the Mustangs. Ooh, here's a nice drive in by Weatherford. Shot it over the top of the rim, no good, but a rebound by Amaji Stewart. His putback won't fall, but that's because he's hacked to the act and will go to the free throw line. Hammerschmidt called for the foul. His first, team first, and Amaji Stewart to shoot 2. Trying to tie or take the lead for his squad, and his first one is off the side of the rim, no good. We were tied at 15 and at 17 just momentarily. Could tie us up at 18 here. Could Amaji Stewart. Let's come off the bench for his squad and gets it to go. Makes it an 18-all score. Just over 4 minutes to play in the half. Golden into the front court. Gets to the right side. Euro step shot blocked and a jump ball. No foul called, and he'll shoot 2. 2 shots here as this one whistled against Prairie Hills' Weatherford. He'll pick up his first, team 4th. And Golden to the free throw line. He's been really good about that so far. Really kind of forcing his way inside, and nobody's stepped in front to stop him yet. First one by Golden is good. Shoots the second here with exactly 4 minutes to play in the period. Has given his team the 1-point lead, and he will make it just still a 1-point game. Adams over the back on the rebound and called for that one for the Bulldogs. Adams with his second foul and the second team foul of the second quarter. 2's wild. As Adams will sit down, it's into the contest for Mahomet-Seymour is Luke Boo for the first time. So the depth of both teams being tested a bit here in the second quarter. As Weatherford brings it into the front court. He'll try the dribble drive in off the window. Couldn't get the angle, and the rebound down to Hammerschmidt. He'll work it to Golden. Golden across to Hammerschmidt. 3:42 to play in the first half. Haven't seen Golden really shoot it much from the outside, as he's gotten to the rim kind of at will in this game. Out front, Jones. Ball handoff to Golden. Crosses over, spins, has it swiped away here by the quick hands of Hawkins. Into the front court on the runner, even though he didn't really have his balance, still able to put it up and in, and another 2 for Hawkins. He's the first man in this game in double figures, has 10. 2019, another lead change. Boo with it in the corner left side. Into a double team, throws out of it. It is stolen away. Good hustle by Weatherford, kept it alive to his teammate Hawkins. Hawkins brings it across. Down low, what a pass underneath. That's to Dixon, who puts it up and in for 2. Dixon's first bucket, and makes it 22-19 Mustangs. Pass on the wing left side goes to Jones. Out top three, ball up and in. Preston Clark with his second triple of the day and ties the game up at 22. How fun's this game been so far? Wow.
Kidding.
These teams really battling here in this quarterfinal. Here's a pass down low. Again, another great find. Hawkins gets it into Stewart. And Amaji Stewart has his first field goal of the day to go along with that free throw from earlier. Puts the Mustangs of Prairie Hills back on top by 1. Fast-paced game here. Golden with it, works it out to Jones. Jones looks for the screen, and now an illegal screen going to be called as Hammerschmidt never got set. He'll pick up his second foul and the third team foul for Mahomet-Seymour. So now Hammerschmidt will sit down as we see Connor Fisher come back into the game. Also in for the first time is Camden Beatty. As Hammerschmidt sits down, as does Bradley Jones. 2-point lead and the basketball for Prairie Hills. As Darius Hawkins brings it across. Works the ball on the right side. That's to Weatherford. Quick first step, up and under, no good. Fouled and shoots 2 shots. Weatherford, that quick first step, really ripped and went hard to the basket. He's fouled by Golden, and now his second. So, 3 or 4 guys with 2 fouls for Mahomet-Seymour, and Jeremiah Weatherford to shoot 2.
3 fouls in foul trouble.
First one up, good. Looked like it was going to bounce off, but then got that spin back down into the cylinder. Back into the game, Bradley Jones. He replaces Clark, who's hit a couple big threes for Mahomet-Seymour. Shooting for the Mustangs' biggest lead of the game is Weatherford here. And it's on the way, and good. 4-point lead and a timeout called for Coach Nichols and the Mustangs. We'll pause as well. 1:52 to play in the half. 26-22. Prairie Hills on top of Mahomet-Seymour.
Hey, grab me one too.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Timeout taken by Prairie Hills. Their first of the contest. They have a 4-point lead to the Mustangs, and they'll set up a little full court pressure now. See if they can't turn some turnovers into points. Inbounds pass comes to the backcourt to Fisher. He'll look to bring it up against the on-ball pressure of Green. Now Fisher lost it for a second, got it back. As Green really out-hounded him here, close to 5. Fisher now turns the corner, though, goes right in, and the seam's parted, and he goes in for 2.
Good take.
2-point game. Hawkins trying the answer. Runner up off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Boo. Works the ball to Golden. Golden with 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful on a drive here not to get called for an offensive foul. Ball knocked into the backcourt, and now the Bulldogs want their first timeout. 1:15 to play in the half, 26-24. Prairie Hills leads Mahomet-Seymour back after this.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
1:15 to play in the half. Timeout was taken by Mahomet-Seymour as they were having a little trouble with the ball. Been kind of deflected into the backcourt, just out of sorts a bit. I think a good timeout for Matt Clark and the Bulldogs. They'll have the basketball sideline out of bounds right near the scorer's table. Inbounds pass will come into Fisher. Fisher has picked it up, looking for Golden, gets it back to him. They're starting to kind of face guard him. Wow, what a spin move on the baseline for Golden. And he ties the game up at 26.
He's now in double digits.
And now carrying the call and a turnover on the Mustangs. And watch this play by Jackson Golden. Just to keep your balance on the spin move and have the wherewithal where you are in relationship to the rim. He is impressive as he finished with another 2. As Noah told you, 10 points in the game. With under a minute to play in the half, the Bulldogs have a chance to retake the lead. Golden with it, works it on the left side. That's to Beatty. Beatty pressured there, gets it out top to Fisher. Fisher now has it knocked loose. Scramble for it here, and a timeout for Mahomet-Seymour, I believe, will be the call. Timeout is a 30-second break, gives us an opportunity to remind you that at least one IESA member school in each of the 15 Board of Directors geographic divisions will be voted on by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. The school must have no players, coaches, or fans ejected during the school year, and the school's players, coaches, and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in March to determine their division winners. Division sportsmanship banners will be presented at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in April at the Doubletree Hotel in Bloomington. Timeout taken here. I don't know Mahomet-Seymour necessarily wanted to call 2 timeouts here that close together, though with 43.9 seconds to play in the third. It's ball out of bounds to the Bulldogs on the sideline. To get it in is Beatty, does so to Golden. Golden on the bounce, gives it up top to Fisher. Fisher now tries the dribble drive, pulled back out here with 31 seconds to play. Golden on the baseline, tries that spin move again, and his foul on the floor. And he'll shoot free throws as that's the 5th team foul. And that foul whistled on Darius Hawkins, was it not? And it is his first. So Golden to the free throw line. To shoot 2. What is 4th trip at the line already?
3rd trip. This is his 4th trip, yep.
First one up, good.
Pretty solid free throw shooter so far. Only missing 2. That was 4. 6.
Second one by Jackson Golden, also good. Makes it a 28-26 score. 24 seconds to play the half. Here's Weatherford. Pass goes between the hands of Dixon. Run down to the corner, though, by Green. He'll let it go from downtown, no good. Rebound underneath the Stewart. Works it off on the left side. Put up and in for Weatherford. Ties the game up at 28. 5 seconds to play in the half. Golden's in the dribble into the front court. He will put up a fadeaway jump shot at the buzzer. No good. And we head to halftime. Knotted up at 28 points apiece. The Little Jess Motors halftime show. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Taylorville, where at halftime it's a 28-all tie between Prairie Hills and Mahomet-Seymour here in the quarterfinal matchup of this first session. And a good contest throughout. A 4-point lead at one time for this squad from Prairie Hills, and Mahomet-Seymour's led by a couple of points a couple of times, had several ties. Noah's going to tell you all about it here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
First off for Prairie Hills Mustangs, Darius Hawkins with 10 points, leading his team, only having 2 turnovers total as a team, 4 lead changes, ties at 16, 17, 18, 22, 26, and 28.
So you said it's been close, huh?
It's been close. Shooting-wise, they're shooting 50% from the 2-point, shooting 33% from 3-point, and 38% from the free throw line. Not what you want to see there. Moving on to Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, your leading scorer there, Jackson Golden with 12. They have had 8 turnovers in the first half, not something that Prairie Hills Mustangs have necessarily capitalized on, but still remain pretty solid there offensively, shooting from the 2-point 31%, from the 3-point 33%, and from the free throw line 75%, as Jackson Golden has missed 2 of his 8 free throws.
He's been pretty impressive on that side of things. He's about 12 points for him in the first half. And on the other side, Darius Hawkins has also put on a pretty good show here. Really a pretty evenly matched game. Obviously, it's tied at halftime, like, hey, breaking news, right? Good hot take there. But really 2 teams that, both have had a little bit of foul trouble. Both have had their bench players have to come in and play well. And just 2 really evenly matched squads battling it out here.
Yeah, you've got Jackson Golden with 2, Tristan Adams with 2. And then for Prairie Hills, I mean, you guys, a couple of your starters. With all 1s and 2s, and having to stay in the ball game, getting your bench guys ready, and having the confidence in your bench guys to come out and produce for you. Keeps it a close game here at halftime.
Game is tied at 28 points apiece. We step aside on the Little Chess Motors halftime show, back with more following this break.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1. I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Hey, grab me one too.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with that, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Just about ready for third quarter action as Prairie Hills and Mahomet-Seymour are tied at 28 points apiece. Winner of this game will play Rochester at 6:30. 5 o'clock semifinal, Bolingbrook Jane Addams and O'Fallon Carriel. And what we know, Noah, at this point is the 4 semifinalists are going to have been combined for 4 losses, because both of these teams just 1 loss. Everybody else already in the semis with 1 loss. It's a pretty tough little grouping here.
Again, like all of these teams, super competitive, super tough, super aggressive. So semifinals is going to be pretty fun to watch.
And we hope you'll join us for that here on Central Illinois Sports. You can watch the games live or on demand, as long as your membership is active. We thank you for spending some of your Saturday afternoon with us here from Taylorville. Prairie Hills will have the basketball. Mahomet-Seymour is already on the court. They have Golden along with Fisher, Parker, Adams, and the 5th young man is Hammerschmidt. I say Parker, I meant Clark, sorry. Preston Clark, I don't know where Parker came from. Not real close, actually. And on the other side, we see Weatherford out there along with Hawkins, Riley, Thomas, and the 5th man is Green. Free throw line, Thomas puts up the jump shot and hits it. to break the tie. 30-28, Prairie Hills back on top. Adams with it in the backcourt, showing off the handles. He'll drive in and is going to be fouled on the way by Thomas. Thomas will be whistled for the foul. His third, first of the second half. Out of bounds here for the Bulldogs. Golden now, and I think that's going to be Hammerschmidt called for an offensive foul on the illegal screen. Second time we've seen that called on him. Is sometimes it's the fault of the screener, sometimes it's the fault of the guard not bringing his man to the screen.
Well, and also waiting for that screener to be set.
Here's a pass right side. Green from the corner for three. And just like that, Prairie Hills has their biggest lead of the day right now, this 5-point advantage. Here's Golden with it into the front court. Stopped on a dime there, but his pass is picked out of the air. Pushed into the front court. This is Hawkins on the run out, up and in for two. And the Mustangs coming out running to start this second half, leading by 7 now on a 7-0 run in less than a minute. Adams with it at the free throw line. Opposite wing it goes to Clark. Clark on a pull-up, no good. A rebound loose underneath. Secured here by Hammerschmidt, and he's fouled. This foul on Thomas is his fourth. Team seconds, he'll have to sit down, and that's a big loss for them for quite a while here.
Yeah.
As Brandon Dixon comes back in, Joseph Thomas sits down. Joseph Thomas is a big, strong young man.
Yeah, he's a force down low.
Has hit a couple shots and has done a tremendous job defensively down there, but now he's on the bench with 4 fouls. Here's a pass that is tipped. Clark trying to get it out of a double team. Does so to Adams.
Good
Adams,
move.
nice move.
Very good move.
Spins back to the rim and in for two, and has a chance of the old-fashioned 3-point play. Take a look at that one on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Back to his right, finishes right there. Foul on the play by Dixon. His first team third, and Tristan Adams trying to hit the and one here. The righty up and in. 35-31.
It's good to go. Has 5 on the day.
Left side, deep three ball, let it fly. Hawkins no good. Rebound underneath on the offensive side, though, the way of Dixon. So Dixon kind of picking up where Thomas left off, doing some of that dirty work under the basket. Hawkins now trying to work off the dribble. Right side to Riley. Riley will cross over, now head toward the rim, and is fouled on the floor. I believe Fisher will be the man to be called. Nope, Clark. Clark with the foul. Clark whistled for his first, team second. Out of bounds on the wing. Hawkins now gets hit on the follow through. We'll say it was after the shot, so no free throws to be shot. It'll just be ball out of bounds for Prairie Hills. This foul called on Adams, and he'll pick up his third. His third, team third. And so now a little bit of foul trouble both ways here. On the baseline for the Mustangs. Ball comes on the right side, that's to Hawkins. Hawkins jump stop, drive, good find, down low shot, no good. And the rebound down to Adams. Adams will bring it into the front court himself, travel. Got the ball caught on his hip. And called for the travel on a little pirouette near the half-court line.
Your guard, you got to come back and help your big man out.
Yep, agreed. 3:59 to play in the third. Out front with it is Green. Looking now for Hawkins. Hawkins going to try to go to work off the dribble.
Nice pass.
No-look pass down low to Dixon, whose shot is blocked. And the rebound comes down to Hammerschmidt. He'll get it to Golden. Now it goes to Fisher. Across to Hammerschmidt. He's having a little trouble corralling it. Now it's tied up and a jump ball. It'll stay with Mahomet-Seymour on the alternating possession arrow. So the Bulldogs will have it. Should be on the sideline, they'll call it. We're good. That was not a foul. This is a jump ball, yeah?
Yeah.
They signal a number to the bench. I was a little confused. Here's Golden. Shot up is no good, but fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. Big, strong kid is Golden as well. And he got a couple of long strides there as he draws that foul on Jaleel Riley. Riley will pick up his second. Team fourth. Free throw line, Golden. First one good. They talk about the Euro step. He's not really even utilizing the Euro step here. He's just going right downhill.
Well, he's just got really long steps. Helps being 6'1", 8th grade.
Second one also good. 35-33. 3:25 to play in the third. Been a good contest throughout. Left side with it is Riley. Works it out top to Darius Hawkins. Hawkins signals he doesn't want the man out there. He wants to just step up for a three and hit.
Wow.
Hawkins with the tray. Makes it 38-33. He's got 15 to match the number on his uniform this afternoon. Here's the ball now stolen away by Hawkins. How about 15 plus 2, he says, with a takeaway and the 2 to make it 40-33. Hawkins now hounding Golden in the backcourt. Poked away, but a foul called here. Hawkins will pick up his second, and Golden will shoot free throws as that's already the team fifth. And this is an area where Mahomet-Seymour has a bit of an advantage today from the free throw line. A lot of that is because Jackson Golden has been there a majority of their attempts.
Pretty good free throw shooter. McGinn has still only missed 2 of his 5 trips, so.
He has 14 points. His team trails by 7, which is the largest deficit they have faced today. First one by Golden is good. Not even the broadcaster Jinx could stop him. Golden takes his time on the second one. It's also good. Some guys, you can tell when it leaves their hands if it's good or not, can't you?
Well, I tell you, I think he's feeling it.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to the right side. Goes to Weatherford. Weatherford, a little jab step now. He wants to go to work off the dribble. Pull up jump shot. Baseline no good. Rebound tipped and pulled down here by Clark. Gets it to his teammate Fisher. Pass back to Clark. Clark works into the front court. He's a crafty kid with the ball in his hands too. Now the Golden bumped and fouled maybe, no call. Scramble for it, coming out of there with it will be Hawkins. Hawkins down low into Weatherford, who puts it up and in for 2. Makes it a 7-point lead, 42-35. 2:07 to play in the third. Golden into the front court. Caught on the sideline into a double team. Spins out of it and a foul called here. This one whistled on Dixon. Dixon picks up his second, and again, Golden to the free throw line. 5+ team fouls. A lot of contact on that last trip down the court. I know that Mahomet-Seymour fans weren't happy about it, but I don't know. It kind of was guys flying around. I mean, there might have been a foul. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference.
Right. Good no call there. Keep the game flowing, not being so choppy.
Second one on the way for Golden, and he's good again there. Good as gold, you might be able to say.
Then.
Sure, he's never heard that one. 1:50 to play in the third and a 5-point game. Left side, Weatherford going to pull for the baseline jump shot. Wow. Good looking shot by Jeremiah Weatherford.
Give him 11.
Into the front court quickly. Fisher kicks to the wing. 3-point shot. Preston Clark, no good this time. And the rebound down to Riley. Good look for Clark, and we've seen him knock a couple down already today. Here's a drive in, pass at the last second. Kick out left side 3. Weatherford is good. That is created by the penetration dribble of Darius Hawkins. Good job to find the open man to make it a 10-point game. Into the front court with it is Fisher. Kicks on the left side. Drive in. Jump stop and a score for Hammerschmidt. Good solid take to the basket there. A minute to play in the third. Drive the other way by Weatherford. No good as he's being aggressive here. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two as he's fouled on the shot by Fisher. Fisher called for his first, fourth team foul by Mahomet-Seymour. And to the free throw line is Jeremiah Weatherford. 14 for him now. He's nearly caught his teammate Hawkins on the scoring lead. First one up is good. Could make it a double-digit game again if he's able to make this one. Under a minute to play in the third. Second free throw short. Rebound down to Golden. He'll push the dribble into the front court. Inside, there's that Euro step. Shot no good. And on the rebound, it comes the way of Dixon. Dixon wants to go the other way. Gets it off to Hawkins, and he'll be called for an offensive foul. As Fisher stands in to take the charge. Hawkins called for this one. He'll pick up his third. No free throws as that was a player control foul, but he's got to be careful now not to pick up a quick fourth. 45 seconds to play in the period. And a foul in the backcourt. Two hands on him that time, and Jeffrey Tibbs called for this one, and free throws to be shot here by the Bulldogs, and they've shot a bunch of them today. Fisher goes to the stripe with 41.4 seconds to play in the third, down by 9. Fisher first to the two-shot foul. It's good. Mahomet-Seymour's been good from the free throw line. That's kind of kept them in this as Prairie Hills has gone on some big runs here. Second one is no good. Adams gets the board. Had it stripped, though. Good hands that time by Jaleel Riley. Riley now will dribble it toward the front court. Dish it off of the right side to Tibbs. This shot blocked, but a foul whistled here. So Tibbs will shoot two. Good find by Jaleel Riley. And this foul on Connor Fisher, his second. So Jeffrey Tibbs to the free throw line. He's just a 7th grader for this Prairie Hill Mustang squad. And could shoot his team back into a double-digit lead with both of these in the waning moments of this third quarter. First one on the way is too hard. Another opportunity here momentarily, Will Tibbs. Eyes the bucket, puts it up, and gets it to go. 9-point game. Full court pressures. Golden has it in the backcourt. Picks it up deep in the backcourt, close to a 10-second call. Got to hurry, and a timeout for Mahomet-Seymour. Just at the last moment as a timeout whistled here by Coach Clark. We'll pause as well. 20.9 seconds to play in the third. It's 49-40. Prairie Hills on top.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
49-40, Prairie Hills with the lead. Mahomet-Seymour had to call the timeout as they were near a 10-second call in the backcourt. Down to just 2 remaining for the day, so that could come into play down the stretch as well. Hey fans, head to IESA.org for a 20% off coupon good February 16th through the 18th, only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions means more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember fans, every season starts at Dick's. Out of bounds here for Mahomet-Seymour. They trail by 9, 49-40. It was a 28-all game at halftime. So a 21-12 quarter so far for Prairie Hills. Here's a ball to Golden near the half-court line, and a little bit of a pickle there. His pass knocked out of bounds with 9.4 to play.
It's a pretty good double to try to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, pretty good concept there, right? Pass comes into Golden. He spins away from the defender, drives in, hangs in the air. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Tibbs. He'll get the ball to Hawkins. Hawkins glances at the clock. Volleyball line runner at the buzzer, no good. And the third quarter comes to a close. After 3, it's Prairie Hills taking the 9-point lead into the final quarter over Mahomet-Seymour. Fourth quarter action for you next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Prairie Hills took a tie game at halftime, Noah. They've extended the lead now out to 9, and they'll have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. How did they do that there in the third?
I tell you what, making shots, and they were up and they had a lot of energy on defense. Got out and run with them. So they can look to extend. What I'm looking for here from Mahomet is try to cut the lead in half, and you never know what happens.
Out front, Hawkins with the basketball. He's got 17. His teammate in Weatherford has 15 to lead the way for Prairie Hills, and they're patient with it here. Going to try to pull Mahomet-Seymour out of this zone. Here's Weatherford. Near the half-court line, out to Hawkins. Over the top again to Weatherford as they've taken the first 40 seconds off of the clock. Hawkins with it. What do you think of the strategy here? Up 9, trying to burn a little clock here.
Well, I tell you, you come out in the zone. This is what you can or have to try to expect. They're going to try to wait. They don't need to score. You're up 9.
Weatherford with it, gets it in the middle to Riley. Back out top, it goes to Weatherford. A minute already off the clock here in the fourth quarter, as this played a little pitch and catch out front. Now the Bulldogs will match up on a man, it looks like here. Try to make it move along. Here's a shot put up and good by Hawkins, though, as he used the angle and got it to go. And what a luxury. Now the ball stolen away. Dixon with the takeaway, and Hawkins will shoot a 3, and it's no good. Rebound offensive glass to Weatherford, blocked out of bounds, and again, it'll stay with Prairie Hills. You take all that time off the clock, you got the basket, then you got it right back.
Then you get a turnover, yeah.
Dominating the time of possession. I know that's not a big thing in basketball like it is in football. Inbounds holding called on Fisher. Fisher will pick up his third, team first of the fourth for the Bulldogs. But it definitely makes it harder for the other team to score when they don't have the basketball. Lob pass in. Weatherford goes and gets it there, as Hawkins trusted his teammate to know he'd win that jump ball. Weatherford near the half-court line. Still on the dribble against Golden. No 5 count here, as it's not close enough for closely guarded. Weatherford still on the bounce. They've taken the first 2 minutes off the clock in this fourth quarter on this end of the court. And lead by 11 does Prairie Hills. Now there is a theory you could come out and foul here, as Fisher will.
And that would be an idea.
Could come out and foul and put him at the free throw line and make Prairie Hills beat you from there. Fisher now picks up his 4th, so he'll have to be careful. Should be ball out on the sideline, just opposite the scorer's table here. As Fisher will throw it in. Excuse me, Dixon will throw it in. Inbounds pass to Weatherford to the backcourt. He'll try the dribble drive. Nobody guarding him. Misses the layup, though. And the rebound on to Hammerschmidt. He'll work it into the front court. Out top, Golden. Kicks to the right side. Fisher, three with a man flying at him. No good. Rebound secured by Hawkins. Now, again, I think you'll see the slowdown game here from Prairie Hills. 51-40 the score with 3:19 to play. Darius Hawkins with it. Coach LaShawn Nichols just says, relax. Drives in, dishes off, left side Dixon, shot no good. Offensive rebound, though, again, for Prairie Hills as Green got another one. 3 minutes to play. Hawkins on the dribble. Leaves up the right-hand runner, good. He's smooth, man. Very, very smooth. Ball knocked loose, tied up, and a jump ball. It'll go the way of Mahomet-Seymour. And now a technical, I believe, has been called. Noah, what happened there?
I'm not sure. He pointed right at Hawkins, though.
So Hawkins will be called for the technical here after the jump ball. They've got to talk about this. The possession arrow had not officially changed yet, so I don't think it'll change here. Will it change? Change the possession arrow? Then it'll switch. So it will still switch. Our head official lets us know. And now we have a timeout called by Prairie Hills, I believe, here. 30-second timeout. So they're sorting through things here. We know that a technical was called on Hawkins, which is his fourth foul, by the way.
Yep.
A chance here for Mahomet-Seymour to cut into the lead without the clock running, which will be big for them as they're down by 13. Jump ball was the call. Yep. I think Hawkins disagreed with it, and the referee disagreed with his reaction there.
Yeah, it was a quick one.
But it'll be two shots, then the ball. The possession arrow, as soon as it's inbounded after the two shots and then the ball is inbounded, will flip the other way. So right now it still says Mahomet-Seymour, but they will get it. Oh, goodness. They will get it here in just a moment. .240 to play in the fourth. So who's going to the free throw line? No, that's going to be young Mr. Preston Clark. So
first trip to the line today for Preston.
He's got 8 points.
Yeah.
And big free throws. There's still .240 left in the game.
Oh, still plenty of time.
So two shots for the technical here. And that fourth foul on Hawkins. I mean, that could play big in this game. First one by Clark is good. Second one by Preston Clark is up and also good. Makes it an 11-point game. It'll now be basketball out of bounds for Mahomet-Seymour. They have not, I don't think they're going to change the arrow here. There was no throw-in, so it will not change. So Mahomet-Seymour will also maintain the arrow. Here's Golden on a drive. He gets to the left side, puts it up and in. Golden another 2, 9-point game.
He's got 20.
2:25 to play. Hawkins into the front court, has it knocked loose, gets it back, kept under composure here to Riley. Riley on the dribble. Got to get out and guard if you're Mahomet-Seymour. Now to Hawkins. And he'll be fouled on the play by Clark. Not the worst thing you can do, really, if you're Mahomet-Seymour.
Good foul.
Clark's just his second, team third. makes your opponent take the ball out of bounds, at least in the backcourt. Maybe they, throw it away. They don't, but maybe they would have. Green with it across. Works it over to Weatherford. 2 minutes left in this one. Weatherford drives. Ball tipped away. It's a foot race for it. Adams kept it in bounds, and Golden picks it up on the turnover. Golden on the dribble drive to the window. Blocked from behind by Weatherford. Weatherford did a nice job. A turnover on the other end, but hustled back and continued to play the defense. And ball out of bounds here to Mahomet-Seymour. Lob pass stolen away. Stolen away here by Green. He'll work it into the front court. Green on the drive. Travel. Ooh, no, they'll say foul. Hit on the arm here. On the floor. To ball out of bounds as this one is whistled on Adams. His fourth.
Not a shortage of fouls today.
No. Bew back into the game, and he'll replace Adams. Prairie Hills the basketball and the lead. 53-44, 1:45 left in this ball game.
Good
Bounce pass knocked away by the active hands of Colin Hammerschmidt. Out of bounds again. Weatherford to throw it in. Gets it in out front. That is to Riley. Hands it to Hawkins. Hawkins near the half-court line. Gets away from the defender and is fouled. On the floor, it doesn't matter, it's the fifth foul anyway, so he'll shoot shots. Everybody could be upset about it, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws anyway, so just R-E-L-A-X. Relax. As fourth foul called here on whom? Adams? He just had his fourth foul. Who did they whistle the foul? I don't think they put it up on the board. Wasn't? Why wasn't it a... What are we doing here? Okay. Didn't call a foul? Why did play stop? Now they will shoot. It'll be the fifth. Actually the sixth. Now they'll shoot free throws as Julia Riley will be at the line.
Foul's going to be on Preston Clark, his third.
Really confused as to why they didn't shoot free throws a moment ago.
I'm not sure.
Didn't call a jump ball. First one up, no good by Riley. Nine-point lead. Could make it 10 with 1:33 to play. Second one by Jaleel Riley is good. Makes it a 10-point lead. Adams with the basketball in the backcourt. He's looking for a guard here. Gets it off on the right side. That's to Fisher with 1:25 left. Fisher trying to spin away. Pass to Golden. Golden tries to drive. Dishes off to Adams. Adams attacks the rack. Little reverse layup up and good. On a nice take by Tristan Adams. 1:11 left. Hawkins quickly into the front court. We'll play a little keep away here. Out of a double team. Ball stolen away by Adams. Adams on the takeaway. Puts it up and in for 2. Makes it a 6-point game. Under a minute left. Riley in the backcourt. Gets it to Weatherford. Weatherford quickly across. And a foul on the reach here on Preston Clark.
Preston's going to pick up his fourth.
And to the free throw line is Weatherford. This first one's no good. 2-possession game, 6 points. Could make it a 7.3 possession game. If he could make this one, 51.2 seconds left.
It's a good foul.
Second one, Weatherford. It rolls off the rim. Rebound, though, comes down to the plate of Dixon. Ooh, Bulldogs did not box out, and ball back to Prairie Hills. Down low, Dixon gets it across to Green. Blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Prairie Hills with 39.9 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Boo back into the game. Adams sits down. On the other side, we'll see young Mr. Joseph Thomas back in for the first time in a long time. He picked up that fourth foul in the third quarter, so it's been a while since he's been in the game. Inbounds pass comes on the right side to Darius Hawkins. 36 seconds left. Got a foul here fairly soon. Got to get one of the guys that doesn't have 4 fouls on the ball, though. Pugh needs to come out and foul, and he will.
Good.
And put Hawkins to the free throw line with some time ran off the clock there, about 10 seconds.
Yeah, couldn't get the right guy up there to foul.
Yeah, the problem, I mean, Hammerschmidt could have. He only has 3. Clark could not, as he has 4, and Hawkins to the free throw line, and again could extend it to a 3-possession game. First one up is no good.
I'll make sure to box out here. We got 26.9 seconds, long time.
Long time with a couple of timeouts for Mahomet-Seymour. Hawkins gets the ball from the official for the second free throw. In the air. Good. 55-48. 25 seconds left. Fisher takes it into the front court for the Bulldogs. Out top to Adams. Adams shoots a 3, no good. Rebound fought for and comes the way of Prairie Hills as Hawkins has it. He's into a double team and is fouled by Hammerschmidt. So Hawkins will shoot 2. With 10.5 seconds left, Prairie Hills is going to play in the state semifinal. They're going to get a chance at redemption against Rochester at around 6:30 this evening. Free throw for Hawkins is up and good. Isn't it amazing once that kind of initial pressure is off you, how easy that one went in? Timeout taken here by Mahomet-Seymour. Gives us an opportunity to tell you about Rawlings Sporting Goods Company. They're making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series, from the very first competition and the regionals all the way through the state tournament. IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used in the boys basketball tournament series has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods Company of St. Louis. When kids from Illinois play their game, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. 5 o'clock, we'll have a semifinal game featuring Bolingbrook, Jane Adams, and O'Fallon Carryout. 22-1 versus 27-1, and then at 6:30, Rochester at 25-1. Sure looks like Prairie Hills at 26-1 at that point is going to be their opponent. It would have to take, well, more than what I would call a minor miracle here by Mahomet-Seymour. This team hasn't played badly at all in this game. Just too much Weatherford, too much Hawkins.
Yeah.
Hawkins will have a chance at the second one. He's got 23 points on the afternoon. And has scored about every way imaginable.
Yeah.
Free throw by Hawkins here. Lines it up and can't get it to go. Rebound to Golden. Pushes into the front court. Ball knocked away. Good defensive play by Green there to knock it out. 6.6 seconds to play in the contest. 8-point game. Inbounds pass. Brockschmidt gets it out to Golden. Golden will drive, pull for the free throw line jump shot. No good. Rebound down to Thomas, and Prairie Hills gets the victory. The Mustangs improved to 26-1 on the season. The Bulldogs, Mahomet-Seymour, finished their year with a fantastic 26-2 record. We take you to the Blessing Health System postgame show with final stats and the naming of our player of the game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Blessing Health System postgame show. Final on this one, a 56-48 win for Prairie Hills. The Mustangs move to 26-1. Mahomet-Seymour finishes at 26-2. Final was a 56-48 win for Prairie Hills. Game was tied at 28 at halftime, so Prairie Hills scores 28 in both halves, only gives up 20 in the second, and they win this contest. They'll meet Rochester in the 6:30 semifinal later on this evening. And Noah Mendenhall with a look at some of your final stats.
For Prairie Hills Mustangs, 4 turnovers the game, with 5 lead changes, ties at 16-17, 18-22, 26-28. Leading scorer for Prairie Hills Mustangs, Darius Hawkins, with 23 points on the day. Team shooting stats, total 38% from 2, 33% from 3, and 65% from the free throw line. For Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, Jackson Golden with 20. Shooting percentages from 2 points, 31%, from 3-point, 29%, from free throw, 80%. Quite the ball game. The Bulldogs struggled with some turnovers, had 14 to end the game, 8 in the first half. Could have gotten a lot better.
Well, I think a big difference in this game because that wasn't an issue at all for the Mustangs.
Right. I mean, 4 turnovers is hard to do.
I mean, 4, and part of that is because the Mustangs play a little more of a pressure defense, more of a zone for the most part for Mahomet-Seymour, but pretty impressive effort here by Prairie Hills. And they get the victory, 56-48. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments, they are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And I know that Darius Hawkins led the team in scoring, but I think the player of the game, quite honestly, was Jeremiah Weatherford, because Hawkins was good in the first half. Weatherford, though, big-time third quarter, and that's kind of when this thing spread out.
Huge, and I agree with that. I mean, Weatherford really extended that lead early coming out of the halftime. And then you just got Hawkins to follow once he wasn't making any, or was struggling to make some shots there early coming out of halftime, but I agree.
Final on this one again, 56-48, Prairie Hills with a victory. Semifinals are set. 5 o'clock, Jane Addams of Bolingbrook and Carrie Olive of Fallon. And then at 6:30, Rochester will take on this Prairie Hills squad. We hope you'll join us then from the IESA 8th grade 4A state tournament.